Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 31st. We're looking at the S&P 500 and let's jump in here. So last night I was checking this thing out right here and I'm looking for where would be a good area to pull back to, and it was probably around here. I was looking at if we could get a pullback down into this area, this 74, 75. That was really, there's not a lot else here that isn't already used. So this is the scenario here. We pulled back here just a little bit ago, about 5:30. And then we've started to move away from that. They held here and then they moved up and they held this 2580 area. And now there's this 2593 right here, and they've probed up, but they're testing it again. So likely we're going to break that. We've been back up to retest this. We should at least get back up to here. And then if we can get back up above this area, yeah, so if we can get back up above here, which fairly likely to happen, but so if we can get back up above here, then this would be really, I mean, we have this 44 area. Depending on how this thing is moving, we could definitely get some pullback from there. So maybe we move up to here or here. Maybe we make a pretty good push from here up to there. Maybe we pull back a bit. So we'll see how far we can actually pull back. Looks like they still want this 2660 area, and what's very, very possible is that we could probe up here to one of these. So we could probe up to somewhere up here into this area. This either 2713, 2698. So one of these up here. So they might, depending on, we'll see how, this could be the top, maybe for a long while. Or we could see the buyers push this up a little bit higher. And then holding in this area would be very, very likely we at least get some pullback from this area. Otherwise, this thing's just a one-way train. But very likely we get some pullback from one of these. And very, very possible we get it from down here. But in the event that we don't get it from down here and we do probe up to here, then look for some sellers to step in up here, okay? And start to move this thing lower. And if they don't hold this, so here's the deal with this. This could be the top for quite a long time. And if they don't hold it, eventually they're going to need to sort of base this as what they need for a move higher. So we're going to need to break out from here and eventually hold this 2700 area for a base to move higher. And I just don't know that we're there yet. So my opinion about this entire run up has been that it's just for selling, you know. And so here or here, we're going to be keeping a real close eye on those. But pretty likely that I mean, this is 100 plus points away, so very possible that we see that at least up to here. Very, very likely. We've been saying that since Friday, so very likely up to this area. Okay, now on the other side, there's a lot of prices on the way down here. Okay, so let's talk about one other scenario on the way down. They could hold this area. They could hold this 52 area. So let's just watch that. Let's keep an eye on if they do come down here. Let's watch if they hold this 52 area. If they hold 52, then we'll look for another push. If they don't hold this 2552 area, then what are we looking for? 2400. This is 03. This is 94. I don't know if we'll get there all in one day, but that's pretty much what we're looking at. So if they can't hold this 50, then we're likely gonna see back down here 2400, at least to start off. Could even be a lot lower than that. So if they come down to 50 and they can't get back up above this 74, then that's your answer, and we're gonna start moving lower, and we'll see down into that 24 area. So okay, I'll see you in the live trade signals, and trade well today.